Hello everyone, I'm Sam. I'm joined here by my teammates Devin, Daniel, Emily, and we're at Carpal Delete, and we take the pain out of typing. Imagine having every small movement in your everyday life being filled with agony. Surgery is one solution, however this is expensive, painful, and has no guarantee of even working. Well, this is the reality for over 12 million people in the US who suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. For those of you who don't know, carpal tunnel syndrome is a condition in the wrist that causes intense pain and even numbness. With laptop sales showing no signs of slowing down and home desktops becoming more and more obsolete, this problem is only going to grow in the future. It is the single leading cause of time off work and one of the biggest complaints of working Americans. We decided something had to be done, and thus Carpal Delete was born. We are extremely excited to have invented the very first protective laptop shell that doubles as an all-in-one ergonomic workstation that offers convenience, comfort, and mobility to its users. Our product begins as a stylish laptop case with soft, comfortable pads in the front that make typing a breeze. For those who truly want an optimal typing experience, our product transforms. By folding the back down to create an angled stand, this aligns both the wrist and the arm to the perfect angle for typing, making work easier than ever. This becomes perfect for the on-the-go business person who doesn't want pain controlling their lifestyle.
Our available market is huge. There are about 162 million people in America who own laptops, and that number is growing every single year. We plan on targeting the 8 million Americans who are middle class, work desk jobs, and have carpal tunnel symptoms. In order to reach that initial target market, we plan on going after on-the-go business professionals who spend long hours in front of their laptops training their wrists. In terms of our competitive landscape, one of our main competitors are ergonomic solution companies like GoldTouch that produce external keyboards. But these are pretty expensive and can range upwards of $200. They're also pretty bulky and not very convenient to carry around with your laptop. Laptop shells are another key competitor of ours. But unlike our product, they don't focus on creating an all-in-one ergonomic workstation. Our product is affordable, extra comfortable, and designed specifically for on-the-go everyday use.
To enter our market, we will begin by selling online through Amazon and other medical device marketplaces. We will gain initial customers through recommendations given by our advising team of orthopedic surgeons. Once we have gained some traction and improved our reputation, we will go to large corporations with bulk offers for their staff, as well as approach retailers with the opportunity to buy our product wholesale. As you can see, our financial projections look very promising over the next few years. By year 3, we expect significant growth as we scale up our manufacturing, expand into new sales channels. By year 5, we expect over $50 million in sales with 20% market penetration at 55% net margins. This 20% will help us reach over 1.5 million users. Not only is our company profitable, but we will be generating social value as well, through the prevention and reduction of wrist pain, increased work efficiency, and reduced time off work. This will help us generate $57 in social value for every $1 invested.
Not only do we have a lot of potential in the next 5 years, right now we already have support for our product. In the past few weeks, we have gained 32 potential customers who are interested in our product and have given us feedback on making it more convenient and more comfortable. We have 2 key mentors on our team, Dr. Jim Steinberg and Dr. Abraham Paryavi, 2 orthopedic surgeons who have advised us throughout this process, with Dr. Paryavi specializing in hand surgery and in research on carpal tunnel syndrome. This is a big opportunity, and we would like you to be part of it. We're asking for $75,000 to cover our 12-month runway. This will allow us to produce 3,000 units by the end of year 1 and launch a marketing campaign. With $5,000 from today, we will be able to finalize our design and patent our device, and to be ready to launch by this fall. Once again, we're Carpal Delete. Thank you, and with that, are there any questions?
Is there a prototype?
Yes.
Thank you very much for that question. So initially we designed a pretty rudimentary prototype as seen here, and this is just meant to show how the product will work. And so what we did was we tried it out, we took it to our classes, we used it, we had people ask us about it, and we showed it to people, and they had tried it out, and what it does is they felt it was more comfortable, and many people, such as computer science students in colleges, they're like, wow, this is a great product, this is something I would really use, because they type all day, their hands hurt, and they don't like it. And so what we did, we took this design, we sent it to people we know who have carpal tunnel syndrome, as well as posted it to carpal tunnel syndrome forums, and got customer feedback on what they were looking for in a product like this, and that is how we developed our design that I showed here.
So it looks like you'd have to remove the case when you were closing your laptop to move it?
Great question, thank you. So actually, this is something we received in feedback from our users. What we decided to do was, so the design, as you see where the pads are, it will operate on a hinge, so when it can open, then you close the laptop, then the pads will actually rest on top of the laptop, so you never have to take the case off and become just an all-around convenient solution.
How are you dealing with heat?
So that was another big concern in our design process. So as we looked at how current laptop shelves are dealing with this problem, and so what we do is we plan on just cutting some small vents into the into the bottom of the case to align with where the vents are on most laptops.
Your projections are quite dramatic, and so do you have manufacturing connections, or do you have a sense of how you'd be supplying?
So what we plan on doing for manufacturing-wise is we plan on outsourcing it to a company like Alibaba who could help manufacture it for us. And the reason we start seeing some growth is while the size of the carpal tunnel syndrome market is big, we also see in the future we plan on making our product customizable and stylish, so it will extend beyond just people who are wristband, but to people who just want a more comfortable typing experience and want to be able to have a cool laptop that they customize and make their own. And so like one design we thought of is maybe having a custom one for each college school, like for UMD, have to student on the back, or something along that lines.
Most of the laptop market is really there's only really one or two designer manufacturers. Why don't you just build your own laptop, your own case, and put the guts inside?
So if I understand your question, are you asking why don't we build our own laptop?
Yeah, the insides of all these PCs are basically all the same, even though they're Dell and HP and all are effectively marketing companies. So why don't you just do your own PC? Without the middleman.
So that's a great question. So the reason we decided to go with a case solution is because as we saw with the companies like Gold Touch, which sell these external ergonomic solutions, they're very expensive. They're upwards of $200. And if we were to make an ergonomic laptop itself, it would be even more than that. And so many of the people who have carpal tunnel syndrome, they aren't willing to spend that kind of money for the solution. Like, for example, one of the actual biggest markets of carpal tunnel syndrome is in assembly line workers, and just from working with the hands all day, they gain them, and so they don't have that disposable income to actually purchase like a fancy laptop. So what we want to be able to be accessible to a larger market and to have it be applicable to more laptop designs.
Thank you.